TennoCon 2026, we have a Dick Warframe voiced by Matthew Mercer, sentients are confirmed to be able to piss, a Cyberframe 2077 city exists in the new Tau solar system, and the relay experience broke again. Let's talk about it. Ben Starr will do anything for money, and that is exemplified by the fact that he hit the gritty onstage to confirm that Excalibur will be added to Fortnite. I eagerly await the next 3 years of, "Is that Excalibur from Fortnite?" jokes. Anyway, Tim Sweeney is gross. Best Girl, Emir takes over Nightwave for a D&D campaign-themed battle pass. Yeah, he's been hinting at this thing for a little while, and it's going to come with a complete text-based adventure campaign with the other Hex members. Not really my thing, surprisingly. I never got too into D&D or tabletops in general, but the Kim system is a beloved feature, and I know that more text is going to satiate many. I would assume the workload for this edition is pretty light, so more content with presumably not too much dev time taken up is always nice, even if I'm not the target demographic. More expansions on it will come later. A new long-lost track of Online will also come with the Nightwave. DE really just is a music studio that occasionally makes a video game. An update for fall named The Iceblade of Naren is coming with a new ice frame named Naren. You can tell that they spent hours in the office trying to peg a name down. Citrine Prime is also coming along with the update. Keep coping, Calervo fans.
It's me, I'm Calervo fans.
Corvex Deluxe, which according to Reb last month is basically already done, so why we still haven't seen a model yet, I have no idea why. And Banshee Deluxe, complete with a rework.
Could it be?
Is it time?
All these people cheering, their asses do not play Banshee. I've been asking for some Banshee touch-ups for quite a while now as a longtime Banshee fan, mainly around her 1 and 4. They can use literally anything at this point. It's nice that she isn't being left out to dry though. In the meantime, Rebecca is going to be playing a lot of Equinox while she's recovering from surgery, so hopefully that results in some changes for the Taoism frame right before the Tau update. It would only be fitting, right? Please, it's been 11 years. Matt Tholomew Mercer voices Warframe Briscoe. Yes, a Warframe, not a proto-frame. We'll get to him in a little bit, but it makes me wonder which one of Reb's recent hyperfixations managed to get Matt on board for the silly Space Ninja game. The real meat and potatoes, Tau, is within sight. Drifter mogs on Wally and hints at Lotus being the catalyst on how we're going to reach the Tau system. What awaits there? Well, a new system. Something that Steve promised us in 2018. As per usual Digital Extremes fashion, fashionably late. But hey, 8 years ain't too bad. The system will be launching with 2 planets, which may seem a little bit low, but after seeing just how detailed the first planet, Fornax, is, yeah, I'm fine with waiting a little bit longer for another one of these. Holy. Albrecht McSpindlehands is working on our new Warframe Briscoe, a detective frame voiced by Matthew Mercer. But in old-time film noir fashion, he doesn't really speak, but inner monologues and in black and white, which is really fucking funny. Briscoe's job is to stay close to the shadowy figure that totally isn't Datus, feed information to Albrecht and dismantle his regime from the inside, all before the Tenno arrive. Remember when this game was about ninjas? We've lost the plot at this point, but to say that I'm not interested would be a lie, because I live for this shit. Fornax is a slum city with sentients tweaking out on bloom. You know, those funky flowers from the old piece that gave the sentients humanity? And they are fucked up now, like really fucked up. Sentients are fent-leaning. Fentients, if you will. We're even getting the Pissolist. CoolKid369 and I have to update our video on whether or not Warframes can pee. Does this confirm that frames like Briscoe and Caliban can pee? We see Briscoe using playing cards in one of his abilities, which may seem a little out there given his design, but I think it leans a little bit into the metaphor of protagonists in these noir films making high-stakes wages on cases and being overall morally gray as an anti-hero. Think films like The Maltese Falcon or Vertigo, which I highly recommend. Look, how often do I actually get to talk about my love of noir films in a video? This city looks stunning, from the slums to the roads to the cityscape portion, where I will be really mad if I can't fully explore this. Please don't be on rails. Once again showing the art team can keep things fresh and new while continuing to look intrinsically Warframe. Even stuff like the sentient casino and cabaret clubs somehow don't feel out of place. It's honestly really impressive. I'm also just a sucker for these types of dystopian broken worlds in noir, and oh my god, DE knows their audience way too well. Why yes, I do want to fuck the chopsticks. Surprise, the big bad is Adis, and he seems to remember the day of his death a little bit differently from the operator. Showing time really does skew one's perception of events. This year has had DE taking risks, and that is reflected pretty heavily in the whole theme of gambling with your life and working with one of the most morally ambiguous characters in the game. Some hits, some misses, but you won't really know until you pull the trigger. I like the direction of Tau. It's a new chapter for Warframe while still remaining Warframe with its pre-established factions, architecture, and lore, all while giving a fun new twist. Adrian Bot has been impressing me since Heart of Deimos with his storytelling, and even when I'm scratching my head, I think his writing still fits the new direction of Warframe quests very well. And that was TennoCon 2026. It felt a little bit lighter this year, for sure. A bit heavy on the cosmetics, but Sumo Digital helping out on the smaller updates like Shadowgrapher and Constellations gave DE time to really spread their wings for something ambitious like Tau. Even if those updates were between okay and abysmal dogshit, I really do hope that the payoff is worth it, not just from this year's releases, but from the 8 years we've been waiting to step foot anywhere near the binary star system. Send me to Tau and I'll come back a father.